going on, everybody? So I'm out here today with my Brian Wessel Recurve. Brian used to work for, he used to be the bowyer for Tall Tines, but he went out and started making his own bows and doing his own thing. And this is one of the bows I've gotten from Brian, or gotten from a friend of mine that Brian made here lately. I've showed this bow before. It's a Coca-Cola and Bacardi riser, running a sailway quiver. And I'm going to be shooting the Kinetic Chaos 400s out of this bow. This isn't my main hunting bow, but I just wanted to get out here today and shoot something different and just fling a few arrows and see how accurate we could be with this bow. Alright, let's shoot a few arrows downrange with the Brian Wessel Recurve. The tab I'm using today is Ginger Ninja tabs. This tab is the tab I'm going to be hunting with all season. I took the hog that I shot the other day with this tab, and it's a good feeling. It's a good shooting tab, and it's they're real nice made. So y'all check them out, Ginger Ninja tabs. But let's take a few shots here at the deer target. See if we can put some in the lungs. Perfect double long shot. Also, this bow is a 57 pound at 28 bow. It's a heavier bow than my Schaefer, and it's pretty fast. A little high, but another long shot. That one was a little bit to the right. I think I let down the hair. Let's shoot another group. Alright, one thing that I noticed about this bow right off the bat, it really starts taking its toll on my back muscles and on my, I can feel it in my forearm right here just from pulling it back. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of stretching before I shoot, but it's gonna be one that I'm not gonna shoot a whole bunch of. That was a good double long shot. That was definitely pulled that shot. These arrows are screaming out of this bow. I don't know if y'all saw me, but I started to let down on that one, and I had to bring it back to get back into form. Alright, with this bow, you definitely have to work yourself up into shooting one this heavy. I'm not a weak guy, but even a few shots with this bow starts taking its toll on you. It's not a bow you want to hold for like a real long time. Let's see if we can put a few right in the middle of the lungs. I'm gonna concentrate and make sure I stay in good form and put every arrow right where I'm looking. That was a good shot. I don't know if y'all can hear the arrows, but they are whistling out of this bow. You can tell this bow is super fast. Good shot. Good double long hit. Good shot. All three in a group like that, double long. All right, I don't know if y'all saw Jeff Phillips' last video, or one of the videos he was that I watched. He was talking about, well, it wasn't the last video, but he was talking about when he shoots out of a tree stand, where he likes to look. He likes to look at that. It was the lower 1/3 of the deer. He said every time that he gets the chance to hunt a doe, they always duck. He said he's got it on film. If you think they don't duck, they do. They're so fast they could duck an arrow after it's already left the bow. So y'all think about that. And I need to start doing that on my deer target out here. We're gonna start aiming low on the deer target more than putting right in the center or high on the body. We're gonna try to start focusing most of our arrows on that lower 1/3 of the target and get them somewhere in the heart, low, long region. Back of the lung, but a little bit high for me. Ooh, shot under the deer on that one. Hopefully we'll find that arrow. The last one with these pink feathers I lost, I didn't find. Alright, that was a bad shot there. I started trying to shoot that lower area and didn't do too well. Alright, so I lost one of my arrows. I'm gonna have to go find it here in a little while. I really need to get my metal detector working again. It's either crapped out on me or it's out of batteries. Last time I really couldn't find anything with it. I ended up having to scrape the ground to find my arrows. But anyway, I got a bottle set up down here. We're gonna take 2 shots with it with the arrows we have and see if we can hit it. All right, I'll let that one down. It's to the right of that bottle. Letting down on that shot's not going to be accurate. No matter how many times you do it or try it out, it's not going to be accurate. You have to keep that alignment and that back tension. If you are accurate with it, you're getting lucky. All right, a little bit to the right. I may have pulled my bow this way, but it was a good shot. All right, let's make a good shot on this one. Like I said, no matter how many times you let down and make a good shot, it's not a good shot. You got lucky on that one. Same thing when you grip your bow or pull your arm that way. That's, if you make an accurate shot like that, it's just luck. It's not your form. You're out of form and you have to get back in form. I make some good shots, and a lot of times if you watch my videos, I'll be letting down, and I gotta break that habit. It needs to be a solid concrete form all the way through. Rush the shot. I'm going to get drawn back on this one, anchored, and focus on where I want to hit. Just like that. I knew that my arrow was in a straight path. All I had to do from here was concentrate and make the arrow go where I was looking. Alright, so if we can hit that bottom once, we can hit it twice. I wanted to talk about something. I'm an instinctive shooter. The method I use is sort of like the Rick Welch method or his method. That's what I tried to use. I see a lot of the guys, the gap shooters, a lot of the push archery guys are gap shooters, a lot of the good competition shooters are gap shooters, and they're super accurate. I tried to learn that. I didn't really put a lot of time into it, but I just can't get it. I can't see real good as far as where my arrow tip. I can see my arrow tip, but I really can't see like using it to aim. I don't do too well after that. It's just something I'm not good at. I'd rather use more of a instinctive shot and just bear down on where I'm wanting to hit. So let's try to hit this bottle twice. I'm going to use good form, good concentration, and put that arrow where it needs to go. I don't know if y'all saw that. I'm showing all my shots, but I rushed that shot again. The first shot's the one that counts. Hit the bottle on that one. Let's try to hit this thing twice on the next one. All right, let's concentrate on both of these shots and put them in the bottle. Bottle fell down. I'm going to put them in the middle of the deer lungs. It's a good shot. It's a little low, but it's a good shot. Good shot. Alright, so I decided to move my shot over to another angle on the deer. It's still a straightforward shot, but it's just a little bit to the side. We're going to shoot the same shot at the lungs. I only have 2 arrows. I couldn't find my other one still, but maintain our focus. I also put a little fan on my shirt. I don't know if that's going to be annoying on this video, but this thing is keeping me cool. It's hot as heck outside right now. That was a bad shot right there. You'll see me let down. With this heavy bow, that's what I'm on. That's my problem, is letting down with it. Pretty perfect shot right there. Low, double long, heart. That's what it's going to take to get it done with this bow. I'm going to be hunting with my Schaefer. I like shooting this bow for the speed. It's a good bow. I say it's a good 3D bow because you have a real flat trajectory on your arrow, but as far as weight, I don't really care about pulling this thing and holding on to it that long. I could handle it. It's just not something that's like I want to shoot 100 times a day. So the point of this video is, should you shoot multiple bows before or during hunting season? To be the most accurate shot with your equipment and with your bow, I'd say no. You need to find one bow that you're super confident in, whether it be your heaviest bow or a lighter bow. But you need to find one that's shooting, that's shooting accurate more than you would one that's not. What I'm trying to say is, you need to find one that you can maintain solid form with and not really have any kind of flaws in your form. No creeping, You know, no letting down when you get drawn back. A bow you can keep a solid anchor with. Keep that feather to the nose or however you do it, and one that your hold is still with. You're not you know, trying to struggle and shake, hold back. When you see that, that's when your form goes to crap. So use that bow that you have better form with during hunting season. I'm going to try to shoot the Reinhardt target. Let's move this camera. I'm going to try to shoot the Reinhardt target 2 times in the middle. We're going to focus real hard on the spot in the middle of that Reinhardt target, the 8-1. Shot was to the left. One thing I did on that shot, with this bow, even at this distance, you still got to hold a little bit low. It's a fast bow, and I know that arrow is going to go high. Good shot right in the middle of the Rhino block, Rhino 8-1. And that was pretty perfect arrow flight right there too. Man, I hope I can find my other arrow. I've lost 2 of these arrows. I had 4, I think 4 made total. And I need to find that other one. I'd like to put it with this bow just to have it. But we're gonna shoot 2 more shots at the Reinhardt target. Y'all know why I'm shaking my head. I let down on that shot. It was up and down perfect, but I let down and missed totally to the right. That was a good shot, a little bit to the right, but it was a good straight flat flying arrow all the way to the Reinhardt target. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video today. I just wanted to get out here and shoot a few with my Brian Wessel bow. This is a really solid bow. I really love this bow. It's a you know, it's a really well made, really pretty bow. It's a, like I said, Coca-Cola and Bacote, and the grip on it is amazing. The grip on the Schaefer is also one of my favorite grips, but this one right here, for some reason, it has, let me show you all this grip right there. Brian kind of smooths it out, so it's not it's not really digging into your hand so much, and it really makes for a comfortable bow. Let's shoot these last 2 shots in the middle of this Reinhardt target. Well, I'm gonna shoot, tell you what, I'm gonna shoot one at the Reinhardt and then one at the deer target. My GoPro is pointing at the Reinhardt right now, so that'll be the one that y'all are gonna see, but let's see if we can make a double long hit. That was an awesome shot on the Reinhardt. A hair high, but it was right in the middle. Good form, good concentration, and a solid hold. Let's put one in the middle of this. Let's put one in the deer lungs now. Ooh. Arrow came off the nock there. Dead deer, perfect shot, right in the middle of the lungs. Hopefully the GoPro picks it up. But let's go down there and check it out. Alright y'all, these were my last 2 shots. First shot, middle of the round heart target. Second shot, perfect low double lung, probably a heart shot with the Brian Wessel Recurve. This is one of my favorite bows. I've had a few of these on my channel now, and this one's a heavier one, but it's one of my favorite bows, and it's super fast. It's a real awesome shooter. And like I said, if y'all haven't checked out Brian Wessel stuff, check it out. You won't be disappointed, and he will build you whatever you want. I always buy my bows used, but that's just me. My first Brian Wessel bow was one I got him to custom make, and it was awesome too. I sold it for a way too cheap of a price than I should have. And for what these bows are, the way they're built, they're awesome. Appreciate y'all watching this video today. Get out here and shoot. It's time. We're in August right now. August, September, October 1st is the day, y'all. I'm gonna be up in the deer stand, and when that deer walks out, doe, buck, whatever, spike, it's catching an arrow. Appreciate y'all watching.